my name is Javi, and today we're taking a look at a very special sub-series that is a long time coming. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting a bunch of Gundam-related videos, and here we are today. Gundam 101 with your Uncle Javi. This is gonna be a multiple-part series. I don't know how long it's gonna run, but you can guarantee by the end of it, you will have some Gundam models, and I will review it. And I want you guys to welcome my good friend Miguel, who's the showrunner of Young Broken Board Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe.
Hey!
Very pleased. Thank you very much. Please subscribe.
And that's pretty much my life and bread. If you guys don't subscribe or watch, I will cry.
You want to outline about like your experiences with Gundam model kit building?
Well, okay. So this is the first build I'm ever gonna do. I talked to Javi about building one only because I expressed to him my satisfaction of building my model car, and you mentioned there's like model Gundams, and I started freaking out because
because of the Gundam Thunderbolt. I showed you that.
Yeah.
It got you hyped.
Yeah, exactly. And I wanted to start off with a really simple one.
High grade Universal Century RX-78. A very classic design. And as you know, if you're a Gunpla fan, they come out with a new design, a new variation of this specific model every freaking year. This is just one of the latest, I think. I'm gonna learn Miguel and you how to get started and how to build Gundam. And if you don't believe my Gunpla credibility, you can check out these videos. I don't know where they're gonna be at. My Zaku, my Anksha, the Master Grade Blitz Gundam. Look how fucking hot that is! Holy shit! Without further ado, let's begin.
Nice.
Okay, first thing you're gonna notice here, I've already removed my pieces from their sheets.
I haven't.
That's right. Yours is like really fresh out of the packaging here. We usually call these sprues or runners. I just call them sheets.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. Or runners, or I usually switch between runners or sheets, so whatever. Obviously, the first thing you want to do when getting started with your brand new Gundam kit is to open up your bags. So why don't we just do that? I brought a pair of handy. Ooh. This is your first tool, the scissors. You got that? All right, cut them open, big boy. You know, it's been a long time coming. I think it's the best reason anyone can ask for, honestly.
See, I feel like it's intimidating, your instruction for Zaku.
Oh,
and looking at the final product, I was like, what?
Rest assured, the instructions are very clear, and by the end, you will have a cool little model kit, action figure. You can tell it's high quality when it's not just white, it's in...
Probably open this one too.
For those of you who don't know, this is the RX-78-2 Gundam. And
links down below.
Like I said, they come out with a design of this guy like every year. Yeah, well, it's a really good design, and
there's lightsabers. Sorry.
Well, beam saber if you want to get technical.
Copyrighted, I'm sorry.
Copyright, yeah.
Okay.
George Lucas didn't create Gundam. But I will say that Gundam has better prequels than Star Wars. Check out Gundam The Origin, it's really good! This being a high-grade kit, it has really few runners. You could see that there's only 3 of them, plus one sheet of...
For their hands?
Yeah, these are called polycaps.
Okay.
These polycaps are usually like, you know, more rubbery, flexible material that helps with like joint construction.
Oh, okay.
You see, these are like the sockets for the balls,
right.
And these are the actual ball joints here.
Oh,
it just gives it more like stability. After you open your bags, let's take a look at the instructions here.
Why is it's all in Japanese?
Well, it's all in Japanese, but since we are very primitive creatures driven by our...
Do you ever go out of order, or do you just usually follow the order of the manual itself?
What I usually do is I go through all of the sprues, all of the runners, all of the gates, whatever the fuck. I just cut them all out.
Oh,
before even looking at the instructions, I cut them. Kind of similar to what I did with the Blitz Gundam here. Usually, I would separate my bags by runner letter. You see, I have this bag labeled F.
Right.
So
it's...
And getting rid of the num marks. Sanding.
Yeah.
101.
That's like really...
They think of, you know, the painting aspect of it. You know, making it look really good. But what people don't usually discuss is that prep work, sanding, you know, like getting everything set up before you even build the thing is very important. Okay, that's a pro tip from Javi the Hong. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll get to the Blitz, but I want to focus on your RX-78-2.
Oh, goody.
As you can see in the instructions here, I might have to, like, Google image this shit.
Yeah.
But the instructions have a label that says A, which is the runner letter, and it says 6, which is the runner number. And each part is numbered. You have your pair of model cutters. When you cut your piece, you want to leave a little bit of that weak spot. And there you go. So you do... It is released. But as you can see, it has these really disgusting gate marks on there. The thing about nub mark removal is that there are like different methods on how to do it. The first method is to basically just cut it off.
Okay. Some people just cut the entire piece.
Yeah, exactly. You can do it like flush like that.
Right.
But I do not recommend that. That might rip it out and leave like a gaping hole. Okay. That's just more problem to deal with.
Right.
I've done that many times. So what you want to do is just cut off half of that nub.
Yeah.
And you just snip it off.
Since I'm kind of inexperienced, I'm cutting more on this fatter piece.
That's right. It's a really safe bet to cut as far away from the piece as possible. You don't want to go damaging it or anything.
Yeah, like I'm gonna cut this.
Because I swear to God, if you cut a piece, if you damage it at all, it's probably one of the leading causes of suicide in Japan.
Snip it right there, and it snips a lot easier than you think too, which I've learned.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the cutters are really good too. Yeah. If you want like a cutter, you don't have to go spending like $50-$40 on it. Like these are regular wire cutters. They're like $10 on Amazon. So if you want to get started, I suggest you get a pair of cutters. Do not like rip it out. Don't do that. It's not good.
Get off instead of going in with the scissors. But you can also go with the knife.
But for the knife, it's a little kind of like more high stress because you might nick the piece a little bit.
Just like you want to use an X-Acto, not like a kitchen knife.
That's right. And hey, if you do mess up, you could always.
Jesus.
Oh, that's right. Let me get out my dank ass homemade tool here. You know, you could buy like actual sanding sticks, you know, like nail files specifically for modeling. They're probably like $20, I don't know. But I decided to make my own. Got a ruler. I had to be parallel to the piece. And as you can see, this is the nub that I'm going to take care of. Even pressure. You don't want to like vary your pressure and like, you know, fuck up or anything. Just keep on going. You can see it's going down really slowly. But that's the trick to gunpla modeling. It's patience. I mean, if you're dead inside, like myself, it makes the process really easier. Not everyone has access to a plastic ruler, tape, and like, I don't know, whatever fuck it is. If you don't have like a fancy sanding stick or anything like that, you could just cut out a piece of like normal sandpaper. You get this at Home Depot, you can get it on Amazon. You want to fold the sandpaper until it gets really thick, so it basically becomes like a makeshift nail file. And you want to get it flat, nice and flat, onto the piece. And then you just go back and forth, back and forth. That's the key here. The key is to make it. The key is to... Oh god, fuck! A lot of people are probably giving me shit right now. This is a faster way to like get rid of nubs, to just cut it like that, but... it's kind of nerve-wracking for me, and I don't really have that kind of a thing this soon, or top coating it, so you don't have to worry about scratches at this stage.
One thing Javi taught me, when you're sanding, to like kind of tell if you did a good job, being really careful with the back end of the knife, run it against not the groove, but like
the
nub,
the piece,
yeah, to see that you can really get an accurate tell if it's smooth or not. And that's right. That's when you know you can stop sanding and move on to another piece or whatever.
Yep. So, because as you can see, or maybe not because I edited it down, sanding takes a hell of a lot of time, but that's what gunpla is all about. It's about patience, it's about commitment, it's about resisting the urge to just quit and jump in a river somewhere. When we come back with our next episode, we're gonna focus on like building the RX kit like 3 years ago. So, but I have this personal rule of mine: no stickers. No stickers. I'm not about stickers. I don't like the look of them. I don't like the feel of them. And when you move these eye stickers, and I will paint them for you. The eye piece goes to the beard piece, and the beard piece goes to the face piece. Bam! We got a head! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a head! That satisfaction of this being like a huge fucking mess of bullshit, and it becomes this, beautiful piece of robot tech. This is why we built guns.
For you to review?
Pretty much. So I hope you enjoyed our time here today. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys learned a lesson. Slave, he'll do it all for you.
I scratched up my finger.
Keep sanding, boy! Keep fucking sanding, boy!
And a 5 would be... Where's a 5, you fucking slut? It's right here. This piece, this blue piece right here. This one right here.